Hello everybody and welcome to Amnesia The Dark Descent. Now, it's different. More easily 10 miles per come by also disable cost 10 boxes and disable. Okay. Let's just do normal mode. Now this is of course a classic game. Saying a classic doesn't really do it justice. This is one of the games that started.
Don't forget, some things mustn't be forgotten. The shadow hunting me. I must hurry. My name is Daniel. I live in London at
Mayfair.
Mayfair. What have I done? This is crazy. Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus. My name is... I am Daniel.
Amazing. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, this is one of the games that started the whole, playing scary games on YouTube thing. At least to the best of my knowledge. This definitely was one of the oldest. I'm pretty sure it outdates Slender. Definitely. Markiplier and PewDiePie both started with this game. This is where they started. I think. I'm fairly certain PewDiePie started with Amnesia as well. I know Markiplier did. But, due to the fact that I have played through this game before, I'm just gonna, in the time that I'm playing right now, I'm gonna try and get as far as I can, as quickly as I can. Daniel, come on, we got something to do. Stop falling over. We got a job to do. How do you... Oh, wind. Is there anything in here? The box. Tinder cylinder. Oh boy. Okay, and it's currently the middle of the night, so how do you... That's inventory. How do you rotate? That's that. How do you... Z? Q? E? R? There we go. Your name shall be Sir Jimbo the 17th of Brazil. And you will be my buddy through this adventure. Jimbo. You will be my friend. Who the hell's making all those steppy noises? Daniel, get up off the floor. Jimbo will protect us if anything happens. Freaking Daniel sliding across the floor like that referee from that one video. Jimbo, stay put. Jimbo, I said stay put. I'm going to check this room. What do we have in here? Jimbo's rusty cousin. Must be a pumpkin. Alright, Jimbo. You may leave your post. You're coming with me. That's definitely the trail, but I want to see what's in this nicely lit room. Darkness. Okay, for the sake of our sanity. Go, Jimbo. Investigate the pink trail. For the sake of our sanity, let's try and stay out of dark rooms. Okay, Jimbo. You... I ain't hearing grunts. That better be just Daniel's raspy breath. Okay, Jimbo. I will leave you here. Watch the stairs. Make sure to get anyone if they come down. Yeah. Ugh. This is definitely not the game a 7-year-old should have been playing. But nevertheless, that was my childhood. That's no change in the past. I played this game, and it's a part of me. Little hissing roaches. They're good little bugs. I'll leave them to their business. I see laughter. Interesting. Chest, oil, tinderbolts. Steam, just because I have a controller plugged in doesn't mean you need to give me instructions for controller. Expect the system to play. Okay. Nice change, buddy. Anything in here? A tinderbox. I say it's like shadow temple noises going on. Say we stick the broom in the fire and use it to beat the monsters. Oil. Why are you trying to get me to look at my notes?
9th of August, 1839. I wish I could ask how much you remember. I don't know if there will be anything left after I consume this drink. Don't be afraid, Daniel. I can't tell you why, but know this. I choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose. You are my final effort to put things right. God willing, the name Alexander of Brandenburg still invokes bitter anger in you. If not, this will sound horrible. Go to the inner sanctum, find Alexander, and kill him. His body is old and weak, and yours, young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a living nightmare, breaking down reality. I have tried everything, and there is no way to fight back. You need to escape it as long as you can. Redeem us both, Daniel. Descend into the darkness where Alexander waits and murder him. Your former self, Daniel.
Okay, so, that's pretty much everything we're going to be given for almost the entirety of the game. We are Daniel, we gotta kill Alexander. And that's, pretty much it. Ooh. Oh, I thought those were items. It looked like they had the blue glow. Entrance hall. Istanbul is Constantinople. Istanbul, not Constantinople. Been a long time gone. Constantinople. Okay, what do we got here? Oh.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Just killed my oil. I forgot this is a survival horror game that includes resource management. Ooh, in bright areas I shouldn't have my lantern out. Wine cellar? It's locked. You open it without a key. Laboratory. Alright. Now, to be fair, I have not played through this game in many, many years. So, it's not gonna be all just speed running through everything. What the the hell are you talking about? Not what those things are called. They're kind of like Kyrix or something. Might as well. Oh, nice.
So there should be more cooperite. Let me see. And one part aquafortis.
Mystery. Artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense them close. Calamine or piment are given, and cooperite binds them well. This time I will attempt aqua regia instead of aqua fortis. Hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acidic and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violent to the solution. It should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope, and I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Okay, so gotta find some juices. The lack of chimney to properly vent the fumes from most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of the less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I should do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay, so chemicals in the wine cellar. Got it. Don't scream at me, darkness. You're not Godzilla. Don't like that. Don't like that. Ooh. This game is good at inflicting a sense of unease, no matter how much you've played it. Hello? Miss? You alright? Miss? Oh. Darkness. Can't hit myself with a rock. Sad day. Cobble. What is this? There's a room down there. Archives. I feel like... Oh. Sported. Alright. Well then... Archives it is. Ooh. This is definitely spooky. It's definitely spooky. I hear bugs. I don't. Okay, freaking. Even though I know where the monsters are, just hearing them reinvokes that deep-set instinct.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Wow, amazing, Daniel. Thank you. Hello, scary noises. I've come to collect rent. Even ghosts have to pay rent, you know. I just shut that door behind me with a chair. What's my sanity? Slight headache. I'm doing alright then. Moose Man, no thank you.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Sucks to suck, Daniel. Stop flying by me, you western conifer seed bugs. Shirts. Let's get some fire. I like fire. Fire's calming. What the books? You can't just do that. Is someone playing a chipper tune? Well, don't stop just because I'm here. I wouldn't mind enjoying a chipper tune. Moose Man? And as many people have pointed out, this has the wrong number of keys. Yeah, everyone knows, you don't have to keep pointing it out. Am I talking to myself or people who have pointed it out? Probably both. Ugh, my eyes.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Okay. Don't tell me. Don't. Well. Thanks for getting them working on it, Alexander. Instead of going there... Ow. What, that note just hurt me?
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Even though it's like a ghost piano playing, I still find that noise calming.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Oh, it's already broken. Book. The region with rich lore and Allstat deep within the east. Centuries of different stories surrounding the hamlet, the neighborhood Castle Brandenburg. Scatterlight speaks for us, that'll be I'm not gonna read this. You're welcome to pause it and read it all if you want to know the story, but I know the story pretty well and I don't care to just have the story told to me again. I've engaged my research long enough. Their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the force and is killing my trusty servants. It's a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public. That's important. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been hodled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I'll feed them some wine. It would, in a sense, solve both my problems. Allow me to preemptively open that. Is there real danger? Okay, no real danger. Get your stiff steps away from me. I've already been in here. Studium. That's good. Let's pull out the lantern. I like being sane. That's the wrong button. Hands are shaking, head is pounding. Some good old light will help you regain your senses. Let's drink some oil. Make sure that we've got plenty. Moose man. Fake noises. That's nice. I like that. Anyway, we've gotten what we need from here. Ow, what are you? Ow. Darkness, stop it. That didn't do any damage. But my sanity is not doing good. We need lantern. That is... Ooh, tinderbox. Tinder cylinder. Okay, just don't mind the darkness, Daniel. That doesn't actually hurt. Okay, we're good. What, we got key to the wine cellar? Yeah. Okay. Sanity ain't doing good. That's fine. at the cusp of this wine cellar, I'm going to end the episode here. Because we're over time. And not taking a break, going straight into another episode. But I just wanted to split it so we don't get it too long of an episode. So, see ya, people.